Welcome to today's video. Today's question comes from Abash. Abash said, "Hello Sunny, I'm meditating since a couple of months regularly. It started with random meditation videos on YouTube, and I stumbled upon your channel. I play your guided meditation sessions to help me through my practice, and I go into a state of silence most of the times. But when I don't use any video, I struggle with the mind comparatively and difficult sensations in my body. It also feels a lot longer than the guided sessions. My daily meditation session is 20 minutes once a day. Should I continue with different guided meditations or only music? Or should I start meditating without any help in complete silence? Which will help me in gaining clarity and silence in the long run? Also, should I increase the duration of my sit-down practice more than 20 minutes? Okay, so a few questions we're going to take a look at. Primarily, the one we're taking a look at with this question is, are guided meditations as effective as silent sessions? And can you substitute your silent sessions with listening to guidances and sitting and meditating to the guidances? Now, I like the question that you asked, which will help me gaining clarity and silence in the long run? In other words, what is ultimately most beneficial for me? Because there's an answer that will only help you in the short run, right? There is always what we can do right now that helps me feel better right now. Whereas what is better for me in the long run and overall may be more uncomfortable right now. So I look at it this way. All these types of videos, spiritual videos and non-duality videos, and even guided meditations are like the food you take. So you're eating all this food, and that's fine, right? Because you need to eat the food, but you also need to digest the food. And the silent sessions, which is completely wordless, it can have some music, right? Like the theta waves that I often recommend that I'll link down below, or just any meditation music that it doesn't have any like constant ups and downs and crazy melodies or words. So those sessions are you digesting that food. Only in silence do the words and the concepts and the things you understand here mentally become digested and start to become your experience and conviction. That is very important for you to understand. The longer that you resist silence, the longer that you run away from silence, the longer you will continue to run away from everything that you're even watching this video for. So that's how I'd like to start off this video. You can continue to use guidances as often as possible. However, when you're sitting and listening to a guidance, do not count that as your silent meditation session, because it is just not. Make a practice where every single day, 2 times a day, maybe once in the morning and once in the afternoon, or once in the morning and once in the evening, you sit down and you close your eyes. You're away from all distractions, all words. You can use a meditation music session in your headphones or not, or just completely silent, and just be with yourself. In the short term, this will be very uncomfortable. As you said, that you get difficult sensations in the body and hectic mind. That will happen. You see, this is you learning to face yourself. Right now, the guidances sort of ease you into a trance or ease you into a silence, but you need to learn to do that without relying on concepts, without relying on anything outside of you, without relying on words. And even though the guided meditations right now get you to a place of silence and relaxation and ease, ultimately they will become a barrier for you, because you will always need to rely on the next guidance, the next pointer, because you listen to a guided meditation maybe 10 times and it won't be as effective as it used to be. And now you need a new guidance. You need a new pointer. And so the spiritual practice just becomes a chase for the next talk, the next pointer. Whereas what the silent practice will help you do is it will help you outgrow relying on anything outside of you to recognize and be aware. Recognize the awareness that you are. So in silence, initially it is uncomfortable, but all of these things play themselves out. And then even the difficult sensations are not difficult for you to experience. Even the unpleasant thought and hectic mind, right? The thoughts that are arising isn't difficult for you to experience. Because again, they are all arising in the awareness that you are. You are the awareness of them. So how can they be a problem for you? Right now, they are a problem for you because, we are identified as the mind which is dealing with all of this stuff. So it feels problematic. But the silent sessions will help to ease that away, will help you disentangle yourself from that. That is the importance of it. So, Avash and everybody else, yes, you can listen to guidances, but create a sit-down practice where you are totally withdrawing from the sense perceptions. You are totally withdrawing from thoughts. And you're just simply practicing your pointer. In your silent sessions, you are doing your best, just continuing to practice the pointer. Either you're practicing awareness of sensations, right? Body sensations. Even the difficult ones, you notice that you can just simply be aware of them. You can watch them. Or you can be aware of the breath. Or you could practice the self-inquiry pointer, which is awareness of awareness. Keep returning to the awareness that you are rather than being so focused in what you see. Continue to see the awareness of it. So, of course, you're going to stray away so many times, and you maybe get up sometimes and you're like, hey, that is not as effective as my guided meditations. It doesn't matter. It's only a temporary phase. So even if you struggle for a few months, as long as you are sitting down and you're practicing this, it will gradually become easier. At this point, I've been sort of leading a program on this for about 3 years, and I have met all different types of people who say all different types of things for why they are stuck and why this can never work for them. And just getting them to trust and getting them to sit down for meditation every single day, helping them and supporting them through their doubts. Everybody makes it through to the other end, where silent sessions are no longer such a big deal and no longer so difficult. So you're no different. No matter how hectic your mind is, no matter how depressed your feelings are, it does not matter. You will make it through, but you have to stick it out through the rough phase. Me particularly, even my introduction to meditation was with guided meditations. I was doing guided meditations on how to heal my body and come to balance. Ultimately, and that really helped me at that time. But you have to outgrow your reliance on guidances. And I had to as well. And it was difficult in the beginning. But ultimately, then you will see that actually guidances hold you back. Then you will no longer use guidances for your meditation practice. Then you will only use guidances as like talks, which open you up to a new dimension, open your mind up to something new. But when you open to something new and conceptually, you have to really grow in that conviction in silence. So as I said, you eat the food and then you must digest it. Okay? Now, it's not necessarily like you have to meditate for so long. With your sit down session, I only recommend, maybe 20 to 30 minutes twice per day. So really about an hour per day, because that is our inner practice where we are withdrawing from the world. The second part of this that I share is the outer practice where you are in the world, in the midst of all the sense perception, sensations, and thoughts, and that you practice there as well. So I teach both. If you need help in building consistency and depth in your practice, and if you need help getting through all of these mental obstacles, I have 2 resources for you right now. One is my free community, a support group where you can connect with our YouTube community and ask questions with others. And I have some free mini courses in there as well that will help you get started and get going. The other is if you're looking for more personal help from me and also looking to connect with our paid community. So that is my School of Awakening program, which is a day-by-day meditation program, which will help you experientially walk this path. It will help you dissolve mind identification and really start to become aware of your true identity, which is awareness. So that is an amazing program. We do weekly meetings, Q&As, meditations. It's all centered around a community. So if you want to join that community, learn more about it in the description box below. I'll link both down there. and just choose the one that you're resonating more with right now. Now, I hope that this video helped you. Get meditating, okay? Start to sit down silently. No need to rely on guidances. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.